Morning, everyone. Scott here. I want to talk today about an issue that's pretty important to me: communications. We've all had it one time or another. Power failures, cell towers go out, bad weather, you name it. Not too long ago, that's probably been a few years now, a product came across the market that it's pretty much gathered a lot of steam there. They're the BaoFeng, hope I'm pronouncing that right, class of radios. This is a little UV-5R with extended battery. I've got probably half a dozen of these floating around the home now. Pretty good little product. They've taken the prepper community, by storm, I believe, and for pretty good reason. It's hard to beat the cost on these. I've got about $40 per unit, and that's with extended batteries, which is quite a considerable upgrade. Not that the factory, standard ones are bad. I just wanted a little more power on tap, so it can go a whole lot longer without charging. And it has a flashlight feature on the top, which is by no means a specific flashlight, but it'll get the job done for what you need. The reason why I like these is because this combines the FRS, GMRS, and even ham bands in it, which for the ham radio side of it, do get your license. It would be illegal for you to transmit, but not receive. You can receive all you want for the ham bands. If you are going to transmit, though, please go get your license, and that'll be a separate class later down the road here, but not hard at all to do to get into it. They've really dropped they've dropped a lot of what you used to have to do, which is basically the Morse code, so you don't need that to get into it anymore. So by all means, it's worthwhile to do. But again, the reason why I'd want to recommend this radio is because it is a better built radio. It's a lot stouter than your typical bubble pack, set of, basically I call them kid toys now, walkie-talkies that you can get. Fairly cheap though, but I like these because they're programmable. You can either do it on the face via the keypad, or what a lot of other people do, they program it through their computer now, which is just as easy. And gives you a lot of presets. Has an FM side to it, to where you can listen to FM radio. Communications are just so important. Phone lines go down, cell phones run out of power. I use these for, very local. And unless you're reaching out, touching a repeater via the ham, you're not going to get a lot of range out of most, handheld walkie-talkies. You're just not. So whenever you see those claims of 20, 30 miles written on that bubble pack radio, in one ear and out the other, those are tested under absolute optimal conditions, which in my opinion, they basically tested them hilltop to hilltop with nothing but air in between, which just isn't realistic, because you can take that same radio and go through a heavy neighborhood and be lucky if you could even get a third of that. So use them for what they are: close range communications, just another tool in your arsenal. Communications are just that important, and for what the price of these are right now, you cannot go wrong. So we'll have more on this later, and thank you for stopping by.